Okay, y'all, we got another video for y'all. Kendrick Lamar's new album changes everything. Now, I'm trying to see how you gonna drag this. There might be some nuggets in here that I missed, so that's why I want to watch this with y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Any other little details y'all found, like in the video he released, and I don't know, lyrics. Y'all let me know if there's anything y'all caught. I'll tell y'all a couple things that I caught that I didn't catch during the first reaction. Y'all should go check out the album reaction. It's up now. The Heart Part 6. It hit me that it was the Heart Part 6 in a continuation of the series, right? But what didn't hit me was, oh, this man literally just pretended like Drake never released a Heart Part 6. And I love that. So that's one thing I realized after. I realized something about the reincarnated song. The POV he was talking from was like the POV of Satan or something like that. There's a couple other things I'll let y'all know throughout the video. Y'all let me know what I missed. Go check out the video. Let me know if anything that I missed or anything that y'all caught, or I want to know from y'all. I feel like there's another album coming, like post Super Bowl. I don't know, y'all. This felt like a warm up. First of all, it was perfection 10 out of 10. If y'all just want a quick little rundown of how I feel, perfection. And I did see Drake respond, so he put this up. I'll show y'all Drake's response in here somewhere too. I'm gonna show y'all Drake's response too. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and check it out, y'all. Oh, where'd the sound? Chat, can y'all hear the sound? I'm not hearing it.
It was just
oh, there we go. I thought I was tripping. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Every Friday. Hip-hop fans were peeping new releases from artists like Kenny Mason and Boldy James, but it seemed like a relatively low-key week when it came to new music. The only other real
no shade, I just don't know who Boldy is.
Thing of note that was going down was J. Cole adding his legendary mixtapes to streaming services after years of
can we get that Friday Night Lights though?
Longing from his fans. Until suddenly, a single post that came out of nowhere changed everything. This year, Kendrick Lamar's X account has
y'all, I literally, it's like he dropped a nuke. Y'all, I done had PTSD ever since Kendrick started dropping them songs on Drake. It's like, what? This nigga dropping bombs on us, like left and right. You know, you just like looking up in the sky, like, damn, is anything coming? Is everything okay? Then, and your business, la 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 la, going through your day, and this nigga, boom. It's like, nigga, I was asleep. I woke up to like 5-6 missed calls. And I'm like, what is it? So my phone read out the voicemail for me. It's talking about, bestie, Kendrick dropped the album. No, she said your goat dropped the album. So I'm like, wait, who? My goat? Because I got many goats. So I'm like, who? Jid? Kendrick? Cole? I'm like, who's she talking about? I get on there and I see G and X in this picture. And I was like, bro, hold on now. He did it to us. I knew it was coming before the Super Bowl, but I didn't think it was gonna come on a random Friday. Midday, y'all, I was asleep. But let's go ahead and check it out, bro. His Twitter, I just love how he don't have to play no social media antics. The whole social media just does it for him. And I go back to that line he said to Drake, right? Your superpower's been neutralized, right? So it feels so layered at this point because it's like, no, in multiple ways, right? Drake's superpower, where was it? It's a couple things, in my opinion. His hold on social media going all the way back to Meek Mill, right? Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. When he took the world by storm, is that a world tour or your girls tour? Remember the way they was memeing that? Back to back, y'all remember? That really was where Drake got the internet and meme culture on his side. And that took him to a different level because he kind of knew how to play the social media game, networking with different content creators. He's been on that for a minute, right? So it's like when you look at that, and by the way, hold on, I'm gonna pull this up for y'all, the Drake response. He was on XQC's stream, speaking of him networking with content creators. Hold on, let me find it for y'all. He had like, oh, here it goes. Bro, Drake called Steve Lacy a fragile op. Hold on now. I'm gonna find it for y'all. Cause look, he done had multiple little posts, so I'm gonna have to like sort through them. he's actually talking about multiple people. So I'm gonna just collect these tweets for y'all, and then when we get forward, I'll kind of show y'all everything.
Been on an
Because he got one about the weekend too, so I this is news to me, so I gotta present y'all with everything.
Run where everything that's appeared on it has been of major cultural significance, and after using it to debut his famed diss tracks ranging from Euphoria to Not Like Us and announcing his Super Bowl.
Do y'all remember the night when Kendrick released Beat the Grams? I'm telling y'all, I got war flashbacks, bro. Kendrick tweeting give me war flashbacks. Like, this is a master class on how to toe the line between being mysterious and being active, because he's clearly peeping. The man literally talked about a clip from Andrew Schultz podcast that he's tapped in. He's listening. He's responding to the narratives that's been online. He's responding to the narratives that's been on Twitter. So it's like, bro, I love that too, especially with how like current the album felt.
Performance on the same account, he once again brought hip-hop to a standstill with the release of a surprise new album titled GNX. But what does the album represent? And does its content tell us whether K-Dot is returning to peacetime or ramping up for another war with the people that he's shaded on the project? It's your boy Luesta, and let's break down Kendrick's new album, GNX. For starters, let's talk about the timing of the project. Just days after he was crowned Rapper of the Year by Apple Music, people wondered how this was possible without him releasing a full-length album. So, just like he once silenced retirement rumors sparked by a Twitter user by kicking off the rollout for Mr. Morale, he's shut down his critics once again, this time by dropping an entirely new project. And when I say surprise, I mean it. According to industry insider Brian Zizuk, even his label found out on Friday morning. Now, the record has made such an immediate splash that many believe it will dethrone the Wicked soundtrack from claiming the top spot. Named after the 1987 Buick Grand National Regal GNX, which came out the year he was born, this album could have—
Bro, there's so many layers to everything he does. And I think that bothers some of the fans of the more surface level artists, right? Because they try to say Kendrick fans, y'all reaching. The only reason we can validly, I don't know if that's a word. The only reason there's any validity to our reaches is because the man has a history of packing the craziest layers in his stories and his writing and the visuals. So it's like when you look at this, right? Even the day he released it, people told me this came out on the day JFK got 360 no scope headshot. That's crazy. And he did say headshots for the year. So it's like, I know it can be annoying sometimes. Like, even as a Kendrick fan, some of the Kendrick fans annoy me because some of them are hella extreme. But you gotta give it to him. You gotta just be like, you know what? You got a game. I gotta give credit where it's due.
Just been a victory lap for K-Dot after a wild 2024. But instead, he decided that he wasn't taking his foot off of anyone's neck. In fact, he took plenty of shots at both familiar enemies and even some new foes. So let's decode the project. Although it's essentially the intro to the album, the song Whacked Out Murals proved that Kendrick was ready to go to war from the outset. And after witnessing it happen from the shadows, he finally decided to speak out about Lil Wayne's grumbling about the Super Bowl.
Finally.
On the track, he references his Wayne fandom, as well as the response he received from Tunchi about his upcoming halftime show performance in New Orleans.
Used to bump the Carter 3, I held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down.
This is a direct reference to everything that's gone down since it was revealed that K-Dot was scheduled to perform over the hometown hero.
People acted an ass over this. They acted an ass over this, bro. Like, the way I thought people was gonna be excited, I was excited, and I was like, yo, Kendrick might bring Wayne out. I go to Twitter and I see everybody up in arms. Oh, he don't deserve this. This should be Wayne. This should be Wayne. It's like, does he deserve a spot? Is he worthy of it at, like, status wise? Yes. But at the end of the day, Kendrick's a way better performer. Wayne has never been as good of a performer as Kendrick Lamar is right now. Or Kendrick has been in the past 7 years. So sometimes you just gotta tip your cap. And who's to say Wayne isn't gonna be potentially at another Super Bowl? He's not dead. He acting like he about to die tomorrow.
Like I said,
Mind you, Wayne is my GOAT. So that's the thing where it's like, dang, like I gotta sit here and be against you. Like I'm over here advocating for Wayne. Y'all go check out my initial reaction. Like I was trying to play devil's advocate. Like, hey, I understand like why like he might feel this way, and like building up your whole career, you got this vision of I'm gonna be on the stage, it's just gonna be me. Da, da, da. But it's like some things I think are better left unsaid, or at least not said in public. You know what I'm saying? You a legend. You supposed to have your chin up. You're not supposed to let no entity or show determine your value. That's what I felt like was weak. I feel like that was weak. How are you a pillar of hip hop and you gonna let a show, a halftime show, define you and break you down? Fuck out of here, Wayne.
It broke me, and
Like he literally said, it broke me. You are the Lil Wayne, Lil Tucci, Weezy, baby, brother. Ain't no way a Super Bowl got you down. I'm not saying you can't feel away, right? I'm all for men having and expressing their emotions, but I just feel like you shouldn't give them that power over you. It's more about that than me having a problem with him feeling away. I understand that part. And then on top of that, you ain't even give a props or congrats to Kendrick. That's your disciple. He's a student of you. With him being on stage, you should feel like you're on the stage because he wouldn't be where he is without you. But you also got to understand the evolution of things. Sometimes you lay the blueprint, other people take it, run with it, and get better at their own special things. And one of Kendrick's special things is his performance. You got to give it to him.
I'm just trying to put me back together. But my God, have you all helped me? Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family.
All your peers that was hating on Kendrick. See, it's one thing to say he deserves to be there too, but the way they was hating on Kendrick was disgusting. I'm sorry. That was pathetic by all of these niggas.
My homies on sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But I'm working on me, and I'm working. Thank you.
As opposed to doing that work on himself that he alluded to, Weezy has continued to grow increasingly bitter over not receiving this opportunity and almost blaming K-Dot for it. Even as he was handed the key to the city, he
literally, the man got handed a key to the city. Check out the Yana Paints merch. Best, if you watching this, you to go, because I know you probably watching this on your way to work. Check out that changes merch. Painted right here. But yeah, how are you taking your moment where you're getting the key to the city and making it about the Super Bowl, or oh, they snatched that opportunity from me? It's like, that was so lame, bro. You could see the bitterness. Just what is it with the Young Money crew? It's like all of them got them same traits. I think that's why they so alike.
And almost blaming K-Dot.
They're all bitter,
even as he
entitled.
To the city, he controversially claimed that he had been robbed at Louisiana Fest.
That moment I said to myself, I want to be.
This was even more lame.
For the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And
how do you know you're not still going? It's like, damn, if Kendrick was gonna bring you out, I wouldn't want to bring you out at this point. That's what I said when I initially reacted. Like, damn, like Kendrick, the type of dude, he is stand-up guy. If anybody would have brought somebody out to a Super Bowl, it would be Kendrick. Now, that's contrary to what Wayne said, because he said, if I ever get the Super Bowl, ain't nobody getting on the stage with me. It's just gonna be me. It's my moment. You see the difference in the mentality? Maybe that's why certain opportunities attract themselves to Kendrick more. Maybe his energy is affording him some of these opportunities.
My ass off to get that position, and it was ripped away from me. But this moment right here, they can't take that, man. They can't take that from me. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for yourself for being amazing.
As if that wasn't enough to try Kung Fu Kenny's patience, Wayne decided to rock his OVO owl pendant in support of Drake while referencing not liking us at one of his shows.
Really? Didn't he take your bitch? I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, These niggas are so pathetic. It's like they're all aligned and united in hate. And it's not like the hate like Kendrick hate Drake. Kendrick hate Drake for being a weirdo. But in being a weirdo in both ways, in terms of being a predator and the music stuff, the colonizing stuff. But Wayne, what do you possibly have a problem with Kendrick for? Drake is your protege. They use him to move your ass out the industry. It's just interesting how these dudes align, with each other sometimes.
After all this victim mentality from Weezy, and refusing to be happy for a kid who was a disciple of his, K-Dot finally had enough. On top of those bars,
Wayne deserved them bars. And I don't like that weak ass tweet he had, which I'm sure he's gonna bring it up.
Not act like the cover art might not be a little allusion towards the Carter 2, right down to the black and white
yeah, I did see someone post this last night. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of see it. I kind of see it a little bit.
Photo. Clearly, the whole situation
I kind of see it.
Kendrick. After all, this is one of his heroes who have been gracious towards him when he's shown nothing but love.
That moment in the studio with Wayne, me and J-Rock in the studio with Wayne, I never told Wayne this. That changed my perspective about work ethic. Knocked out about 12 verses, and this is feature Wayne at the moment. And these not no motherfucking fly-by-night verses. This is set right there and thought out right in front of your face and smashing them. And he's excited about it, and he's loving music, and he loves what he's doing. That gave me a whole nother appreciation. And we took that same intensity and that work ethic, and we applied it moving forward from having that feature for all my life.
Let's not forget that Kendrick is such an avid supporter of Wayne's that he even went out of his way to try and stop him from throwing his career away when he fell on hard times.
Nigga talking about retiring and shit, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. I'm in the motherfucking studio, nigga, doing motherfucking features, nigga. Nigga, I seen you, nigga, 2007, nigga, 2008. Nigga, I seen you knock out motherfucking 10 motherfucking features in a row, nigga, back to back, nigga.
Now, it turns out that Wayne is ready to go to war with Kendrick too over his recent bars on Whacked Out Murals. In a tweet posted at 1 AM on Saturday, Weezy said, "Man, what the fuck did I do? I just be chillin' and they still come for my head."
Wayne, be so for real. What did you do? It's like the self-awareness is non-existent for seemingly all the Young Money people.
Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant
How is he taking kindness for weak? He talking in riddles like Nicki Minaj. Y'all know how Nicki be going to her little coke rants? That's what Wayne's doing.
I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. And once again,
and to me, it's like if you was really about it, Unc, you would have had the song out already. You would have just put the song out. You wouldn't even put no tweet out. That's why I'm calling cap.
The community had begun to call him out for acting oblivious and claimed that he would get smoked by Kendrick if he had a rap battle with him. As upset as he was about Weezy's behavior,
I saw somebody say this shit gonna end up like the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight.
Kendrick soon revealed that he wasn't the only person that switched up, and this time
who
the
else?
culprit was a lot closer to home than New Orleans. In that same verse, Kendrick takes some time to express his hurt at Snoop Dogg for sharing Drake's
yeah, Snoop. That was weird. Snoop is weird, but he's always been one aligned with the money over everything else.
Wow.
That's not surprising.
A track which sampled not only an AI version of D.O.W.'s
Which I thought that was weird. I thought that was weird for Snoop to co-sign that, but like I said, Snoop is one of those dudes that's about to bag over everything, even if it's selling out. So, not surprising.
But Kendrick's hero, Tupac's as well.
You supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us it's not really you.
Now, Kendrick has made it known how shocked he was.
Snoop posted tailor-made, I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go.
That's one of them lines where I missed it. He said it must have been edibles.
And to clarify, K-Dot isn't paranoid. It really happened. For Dot, this must feel like a far cry from the days where he literally handed the torch of the West Coast to him in 2015. At that moment, a young K-Dot shed tears on stage for how happy he was to receive it.
I'ma say this and I'ma mean this. Nigga, you got the torch, nigga, you better run with it. You better run with it, nigga, cause it's yours.
However, in recent times, Snoop has taken a neutral stance that Kendrick might perceive as disloyalty. For instance,
Because it is. If you're sitting on the fence with something like this, you might as well be on the other side. Stay over there. That's how I feel.
When asked about Kendrick headlining the Super Bowl, Snoop refused to firmly endorse him, opting for a non-committal response.
Nah.
I don't really have no opinion of what I.
How to show Lil Homie and you won't have no opinion about him doing the Super Bowl? Boy, bye.
I do want to say is that just remember what the NFL was 15 years ago when it comes to hip hop. How many hip hop artists was able to grace that stage 15 years ago? So I understand both sides of the coin, and I understand how people feel. I have no answer, no opinion, because I had the opportunity to get up there via Dr. Dre. I didn't do any Snoop Dogg songs. I was up there helping Dr. Dre, and it became a great moment for all of us.
I sound kind of jealous.
So at the same time, Lil Wayne is the GOAT of New Orleans rap. Remember, I was at No Limit Records for 3 years, and I watched his whole career come to life and then watched him become the biggest. I watched him get bigger than me. You feel what I'm saying? And I was gigantic at the time, and I love seeing his growth. And me and
So
Wayne,
why you don't love seeing Kendrick growth? What's up with that? It's like they want to see you do well, but not too good. Not better than them. That's the thing where it's like, when he had that line on there about if they say they love you, it's not true, or whatever he said. I don't remember exactly what Kendrick said, but yeah, let's keep going.
his family to this day. Me and Kendrick is family to this day.
No, y'all not anymore.
Jay-Z and me and Roger Goodell. So I don't know who is the decision maker. All I know is that I'll be home watching the Super Bowl, and when the halftime show come on, I'll be watching that as well.
But it seems like Snoop might have really been impaired when he shared that infamous story, because when pressed, he immediately backpedaled and let K-Dot know that he's the ruler of the coast. K-Dot new album GNX.
Flip-flopping.
It was the edibles. West King.
Lame,
Snoop's
corny.
Endorsement of Taylor Made wasn't
corny.
the only way Kendrick clapped back at Drake's appropriation of West Coast legends. On the track Reincarnated, K-Dot sampled Tupac's Made Brothers from Gang Related.
No man separate what we create.
It was done in a way where he seemed to be reiterating that he was the heir to Tupac's throne.
I did past like progression last year when it me up, reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus.
Aside from commenting on Drake owning one of Pac's rings, this is one of the most explicit nods to Pac that he's made on Wax, since he had a conversation with him on the conclusion of To Pimp a Butterfly on the track Mortal Man. But even after Drake seemingly bowed out of the beef, Kendrick made it clear that he was
Okay, we have to mention how he's literally like emulating the tone of Tupac too. That's like the biggest thing outside of the sample.
Wasn't done with Drizzy just yet. On Whacked Out Murals, Kendrick
the flow, the energy.
Drake's attempts to get dirt on Dot through financial means, only for his nearest and dearest in Compton to refuse to give anything up, even when the bag or cryptocurrency was waved in front of them.
Niggas from my city couldn't entertain no boy, promising bank transactions and even Bitcoin.
Plus, he seemed to let it be known that there would never be a ceasefire either, insisting that there will be no mediation that could get them on the same side ever again.
I never piece it up, that shit don't sit well with me. Before I take a truce, I'll take them to hell with me.
I love that bar.
Whacked Out Murals, even the song's title is a reference to the feud between himself and Drizzy. It alludes to this portrait of Kendrick that was displayed at the restaurant Misa Bor in Compton being defaced by sour Drake fans. Today, they celebrated K-Dot saluting them, writing on IG that, "A few months ago, our Kendrick mural got hit. Of course, we were pissed and wanted to fix it, but it just kept getting worse." Flash forward to today, and Kendrick drops a song about the situation. It doesn't necessarily make it okay, but it does feel good to have our hard work in the community immortalized in a song by one of the greatest to ever do it. Thank you at Kendrick Lamar for making the situation a little better today. But the subtle Drake slander and retracing of their beef didn't stop there. On Squabble Up, he kept at it, claiming that he still has beef and even referencing the fact that he brought Adonis into it with these bars.
Pipe down, young, be some whole other politics. With him and some, you know, that's a lot of. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies.
Among the most
I like this line. Bitch with him, that's some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. I thought that was funny.
overt displays of shade towards Drake that the project features is that Kendrick still made the hard part 6 as if Drake's diss track of the same name never even happened. But rather than focus on hate, Dot used it to specifically salute his TDE brothers, firmly ending any speculation that there was some tension between them. Not only did he salute Ab-Soul and his pen, claiming that he used to study his style, Dot also reserved bars for his PG Lang partner Dave Free.
My nigga Dave had a champagne Acura. That nigga wore several hats, a producer, manager, director. director and DJ. I watch him take some penitentiary chances, to say the least.
By doing this, he made it evident that all of Drake's attempts at tearing them apart, with rumors of Dave being the real father of his son,
where did he get that?
Put a dent in their bond. Later, he explained why Black Hippie never materialized quite how they hoped.
My motivation was the yearning for independence. Poured everything I had left in the family business. Now it's about Kendrick.
However, Kendrick decided to place the blame on himself and revealed why he decided to set up PG Lang in the first place.
I jog my memory knowing Black Hippie didn't work cause of me. Creatively, I moved on with new concepts in reach.
Heading back towards the realm of beef, Kendrick has made it clear that he is no longer playing it cool when it comes to the competition. After saluting Nas for acknowledging his Super Bowl performance when other legends ignored out of spite.
Oh, no. They didn't ignore. So they talked about it. They was just hating.
Congratulate me, all these agitated. I'm just glad they show their faces.
He then invoked the spirit on one mic.
I'm so glad he finally like he didn't let all these weird ass people get their takes off, because it's like a lot of these dudes are doing content these days, or they upload it to their Insta, getting their little 2 cents in, having a little one clip of fame, you know, trying to talk down on Kendrick. And usually, you know, Kendrick the type of dude to be in hibernation and we don't hear from him. And we hear years later how he feel about something. I love the fact this album feels like a response album. Like, I got a lot to say back to y'all. So instead of getting on IG, let me just put a whole album out, responding to everything. Because y'all clearly, like, even like Wayne posting that tweet, oh, don't wake up a sleeping giant. Where the music? Put it on wax. Let's hear what you gotta say. We don't want to see no tweet. We don't need no Twitter fingers. You really about that? Drop the song. That's how, one thing I can say about someone like Lupe Fiasco. He got something to say, he gonna put in the song. Now I will say, I gotta get on his head too, because during the whole Drake Kendrick thing, he was trying to low-key diss Kendrick too, and I love Lupe, but you know, he should have put that in the song. And some people feel like the Whacked Out Murals was a low-key a diss to Lupe too, because he apparently has a project called something with murals, murals and Tetsu. I don't know. Lupe Fiasco Murals. He has a song called Mural. Yeah. So I don't know. It could be that too. Some people, that's just some people's theory. Oh wait, he put out a song called Mural in 2024. Oh wow. Interesting. Oh wait, it says 2022. Okay. Interesting. I don't know.
He let it be known that he wasn't even slightly fazed by the prospect of further warfare. Alongside that, he seemed to salute himself for how he handled the Drake beef, claiming,
I burn this down, don't you play with me and stay with me. I'm crashing out right now, no one's safe with me.
Before then saying,
I did it with integrity and still try hate on me. Just wait and see. More blood be spilling, it just paint to me.
Then it was back to straight up
Then I heard this is a diss towards J. Cole too, because J. Cole had that line in Puerto Antonio where he said, what did he say? Blood spilling in the streets, my brothers going to war, they blood on me, or something like that. Did you go to that one? What did it say?
Still try hate on me, just wait and see.
More blood be spilling, just paint to me. I don't know. Maybe it's out of reach. I don't know.
Then it was back to straight up shade in Drake's direction on Hey Now, where he suggested that he eliminated him once and for all.
Oh, he ate a goat? Or he killed a goat? Strangled a goat. Strangled a
As
goat.
if this message wasn't clear enough, he really drove it home with the line, "The black know I just strangled me a goat." Drake is angrily throwing threes on his basketball court right now after that one. But alongside all of the hate, there is plenty of room for love here too. On Dodger Blue, he salutes the city of Los Angeles. And even then, he lets it be known that he's not to be played with.
Bitch, I'm from the land. Don't say you hate LA when you don't travel past the 10.
And after years of speculation, he seems to be finally willing to admit that he's really as affiliated to the streets as people have speculated. Because on this track, he let it be known that he's not a studio gangster. Instead, he's someone who's really grown up around the threat of violence and street politics.
All my kids, I sock you niggas up. How you ever took a fade and ran 3 more back to back?
Here, Kendrick is basically referring to getting beaten up and coming back for his vengeance. And what's wild is that we literally have evidence of Kendrick trying to do just that to AD of Back on Fig. During his no jumper days, he discussed Dot literally trying to press him over an apparent run-in with a rival set in the past.
Hey, you wanna know a crazy thing?
That's
about
a good
Kendrick,
clip.
bro?
I saw
My
this.
first encounter with him, he thought I was somebody else, bro. He low-key tried to press me.
Who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Who do you think you were? Gorilla
He
Black?
from a different hood. I guess some niggas jumped him back in the day. And I came to the studio and he was mad. He was like, hey, you from Almond Block? And I was like, nah, but he was hot.
With that, all of those who have been saying that Kendrick is maybe more connected than he let on are seeming to have
duh, it's not good PR to be like, hey guys, I'm in a gang. Like, bro, if you listen to Kendrick's music, he done told us 50 different ways. He might not be affiliated, but he adjacent. Don't think because he not officially affiliate, that don't mean nothing. If your family is that, you're essentially that.
truth.
But it's
to
like,
their
what are they gonna have? Like a business? Essentially, he's a business. They're gonna have a business owner, brand leader be like, oh, hey guys, I'm in a gang, or street cred or something. No, come on, bro.
stories.
It's just that he's a nice guy, so they have a problem with it because he doesn't have a gangster approach. But let me let y'all know, he got 100,000 motherfucking gangsters with him, so y'all better watch what y'all say.
This is also emphasized on the album's title track, simply for the fact that he added his longtime friend from the neighborhood and real-life Pyru, Hida J3, who had been labeled his goon on the track list. Throughout the course of the beef, Hida took up for Dot whenever he could. He was posting tweets like, tell your man since he's
Oh
so
yeah,
tough,
I remember
I'm
that.
Compton, not
I've been seeing him on Twitter.
LA, at Drake, they not the same. He literally even tried to squabble with Aiden Ross for his Dot slander. That's exactly why you got took by at Playboy Cardi. So come see what else get took playing in LA at Aiden Ross. To him, this felt like the natural thing to do for someone who had genuinely uplifted not just Hida himself, who previously appeared on the album cover of To Pimp a Butterfly by K-Dot, but also countless others.
I love bro to where just I don't gotta talk to you every day to you know, represent what you represent. When you see somebody work hard and unlock doors that we can't reach and we don't get access to, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, put more confidence in me and what I'm doing and who I am as an artist. Like, shine a light on me as an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Away from the beef, Kendrick got conceptual on Gloria, one of several tracks featuring his former TDE label mate SZA. It seems like a love song and perhaps an ode to his fiancée Whitney Alford, but with the final line of "My woman."
Yeah, I realized at the end of the song, I was like, oh my god, wait, was this a metaphor the whole time for rapping?
In my right hand, my saint and my sin, ain't no bitch like my bitch cause that bitch was my pen. K-Dot reveals that he's actually talking about hip-hop itself. In this sense, K-Dot is carrying on a proud tradition of rappers writing
saying
about
they're married to the game,
hip-hop in metaphorical terms as a woman. Way back in the day, Common did the same thing on I Used to Love Her, while Eminem
Jid did the same thing too. I can't remember which exact song, but I remember he has one line that's so fire.
did something similar on the song.
I think it's on the Never Story. It's either the oh no, he said took the ring and did a wedding vow, something. I remember that. It was on DiCaprio too. I heard niggas looking for a problem. Something da, 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 da. If you're dripping, you know what song it is. My niggas saying head dripping and rising. Better pray to God they don't get you. It was on that song. Hold on, I'm about to find a song for y'all. It's Slick Talk. Hold on, it's the second line. It's the type of shit that have niggas and beef that slit top, followed by some slit top, then sleep. Hit stop, I done took my bed lost this week. Big dog, I can scratch the shit off like bit. I got a lot of shit to say, but I don't keep my list short. I know a lot of your favorites not gonna fuck with this part. When I'm done, please know that I was trying to dish y'all, cause if this is a competition, then I'm set in this bar in my city. Who's with me? I'm in my own lane. Jack nigga said jizz, so playing my propane, right? I'm from East Atlanta like Gucci and Travis Porter, but my story is similar to the hearing that told us. Pen so sharp, told stories he thought I bullshit back in the 4th grade. Never read, curious or hey. My nigga Corey keep a little 40 inside his North Base. Left a nigga with no base and beat the court case. Coming home, took the ball to practice, hit the street the show way. We been easy, but never gave niggas a reason to try it. I think it's easy, soft pussy niggas eat the subway. They eat in your face. A squeeze the heat, then leave me your place. I've been telling you life's a bitch, but it's a beach in your case. I've been yelling and throwing fists inside her screaming all day. I've been fighting these fucking demons all day. Man, this shit ain't never been easy. Maybe I just need a breather. And the boy that blow it, let me breathe it. Blow a little steam. I ain't hating, I'm just heated. Niggas know what I mean, but niggas don't know what I've been through. So we're 5 into the. Okay. Hold on. I got the lyrics for y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's the metaphor, right? He said, I don't know. Whoa. My nigga's gone for 17 years like a cicada. More than a motivator for me to get off my anus and kick ass like I'm Danny Mayanis. Put the pen to the paper, babe, mad with a paintbrush. Split splashed on scenes from my dim lit past. Dim wit, pimp shit, syndicate with the pen grip. Ripping shit into me. If a nigga I'm kicking out this weekend. Who should list your top 10? You could say whoever better than I'm ready now. I was ready then I'm headed down the out. Rap getting in the wedding gown. She ain't gonna say yes about forever. No. Yeah, there you go. He said, I'm ready now, I was ready then, I was headed down the aisle, rap game in a wedding gown, she gave me the ring, I said yes and vowed, we're forever now, on the honeymoon, getting naked now, on a money pile, doing doggy style, I'm the father now, and you are my child, or you aren't my child, I'm Amari now, I'm talking loud, the results are found, you were not the wow, I should kill this bitch like a doggy pound, we divorcing now, with the cars ring close all the house, and you broke my heart, I'm reorganizing, and really trying to be mature about it, but I gotta kill it like a fucking villain. Bro, this nigga absolutely went crazy. So I wanted to highlight that because that's one of the more recent metaphors or times I heard a rapper just absolutely go crazy with the rap being my bitch, rap being I'm married to the rap game. He's one of the most recent people that absolutely just took it. He took it. I don't know about him. I don't know about Common or whoever he mentioned. But to me, I thought that shit was crazy because he just gave a whole storyline of him getting married to rap, having a baby, then trying to see if the baby is his, and then getting divorced to rap. I just think that's crazy. Yo, what are you doing? Come here. Anyway, let's keep going. I had to. See, real rap fans, I can't contain myself. Outcast, what up, fam? How we feeling, bro?
25 to life. Meanwhile, on TV Off, Kendrick spends a lot of the track saluting Mustard, or as he said,
Mustard!
Sorry, but I had to. But interestingly, he did this just days after the producer kept the beef well and truly alive at Camp Flog.
He was trolling.
He played Like That twice and hit the crowd with a bait and switch over Crew Love to Like That.
You ready? Here we go. Yeah.
I'm dead.
So it's only fair
W troll
that he gave him his flowers with that now iconic Mustard scream. But amid all of the smoke that Kendrick gives out on this project, it should be noted that it's not just rappers that got his wrath. Because in a surprising turn of events, he seemed to throw shade at a comedian too. To be specific,
Andrew.
Andrew Schultz of all people.
What's Andrew gonna say? He gonna get on there. He gonna get on there and he gonna try to respond, and it's gonna be lame and it's gonna be corny because it's not funny. You already know, Outcast, we always out here, bro. What you got going on today? Oh, that's why unpinned.
This likely refers to Andrew's controversial take on what he termed as the black girlfriend effect, in which he spoke about black women in a derogatory fashion.
What is the black girlfriend effect? This
Oh,
is
you don't know about
just glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro, white guys with black girlfriends,
they grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of them.
That's hilarious.
It's the way he trying to make it seem like it's funny. I said this before, I'll say it again. The reason why Andrew Schultz gets so much backlash it's not because people are soft and they're sensitive. Like, sure, there's always going to be that crowd with every joke you make, but that's a minority, brother. There's plenty of comedians who have had careers where they have made offensive jokes their whole career. The difference is they're actually funny. That's the problem. He get mad because people, brother, if your racist or offensive joke is actually funny, you can get the targeted people to laugh at it. So like, say you make a fat joke. Sometimes you can make a fat joke that's actually funny. You can make a racist joke that's actually funny. That's the problem though. He's not as funny as he thinks he is, and that's why he gets mad. Because as a comedian, your job is to toe the line of offensive and funny, but the offensive to funny ratio has to be a certain way. Say the amount of funniness has to be higher than the offensiveness, or at least equal. But if it's more offensive than funny, now that's when you're gonna get people on your ass. So to me, if he will actually reflect, but it's like, how are you gonna tell him? He's not gonna listen to one, because like, oh, look at all these deals I got, look at these brand deals, look at my podcast, I got Netflix specials, I got tours. It just goes to show numbers does not define everything in the entertainment space, because there's plenty of people that's more funny than Andrew Schultz that don't have the audience or won't get the sales that he does, right? But I just wanted to say that because to me, I always see him complain about the softies and people being sensitive, and multiple comedians, Joe Rogan too. Y'all aren't that funny. That's the problem. You need to be funnier. Or maybe y'all just don't have it in y'all bag. But I just didn't find the joke that funny, because it's crazy he turned something that was positive about black women into something negative. You are not black. You gotta skate on thin ice with that one, buddy. You laughing a little too hard. The black girlfriend effect is about white men coming on TikTok and posting their black girlfriends and how the black woman has elevated their life in their style. That's why the guy talked about cutting the hair off. It wasn't about, oh, I'm cutting my hair because I'm stressed. What are you talking about? You would just be going bald. He didn't even get the joke. Black men's hair is cut a certain way, right? So the white guys, they get with the black women, they get a little different style. They start dressing and even cutting their hair like black men. That's the point. But he don't even culturally understand that to make a good enough joke, because he's missing the context. Anywho,
I think
he still looked like Hitler with this haircut.
Girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
An album that's filled with love, hate, and everything in between. Dog gave us a lot to ponder on this project. But with so many beats coming from the Bay Area sound that made Not Like Us a smash, it's clear he's having fun with it too.
You know, anybody who's like, Kendrick's music's not catchy, it's boring, he just makes like snoozer songs, like sleepy ass music, da 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 da, like, you know, I'm sorry, how is that not a bop?
Yeah, there you go.
How is that not a bopper?
That ruled.
That was so fucking
It was
good.
fun, man.
And straight away, even some of his fellow rappers have been left in awe. After listening to it, IDK said, if you're not coming like Kendrick, don't even try to drop. The bar set. Soon, Russ also...
Yeah, J. Cole, J. Go. I have no doubt that next project gonna be crazy, but it's like, bro, if this is Kendrick throwaway album, which I'm gonna just say it is, or not throwaway, but like mixtape type vibe, EP type vibe, you know, not like Good Kid, Mac City, damn, Mr. Morale level cinematic experience and depth and introspect. Like, it's not that, but it's just all the people that say, oh, he can't make bangers, his music's boring, I'm falling asleep. He put this out for them to say, I could have been doing this the whole time, but I've been being artistic, and y'all have got me confused being artistic with me not being able to make hits. See what I'm saying? Like, I knew he's had bangers over the years, but people misconstrue someone just reflecting their experience and making music that fits that versus someone that just, their sole purpose is to make bangers. And it just goes to show he can do both in the same project.
Dot's incredible work. New Kendrick
Because
album.
Reincarnated was crazy. That was crazy.
is elite. But not everyone is happy. Straight away, the OVO
Who's
Ventures
hating?
tried to talk down on the record, only to get clowned for it. Such as the academic
Cause y'all weird.
account that said
0 for 12. Boy,
and
bye.
0 for 12. Meanwhile, on Academics' live stream chat, the majority of viewers agreed that the project was fire, while others decided to question how he heard a 44-minute album in 5 minutes. But it should be noted that Academics doesn't actually run that secondary account. Instead of jumping to conclusions, he actually listened.
You know, I see a lot of people, I see a lot of Drake fans hitting me. I think they wanted me to shit on it. I get we're in this politics era, and I keep calling this the election, where it's like, yo, if you're a Democrat, you can't admit that a Republican said anything you agree with because you're just on your side. So it's almost like gangbanging damn near. But in reality, bro, this was kind of, and I see some people say it's better than what, or Untitled Unmastered is better than this. Well,
No, it's not. And I love Untitled Unmastered, but it is Untitled Unmastered. Like, come on. This is clearly way more polished. And I am an Untitled Unmastered girly. I love that. Some songs in there, but let's be honest, we're not banging songs from Untitled Unmastered every day. Let's keep it a buck.
Master is a very integral, like when I always said to Pimp a Butterfly, I ranked it high, but it had low replay value. This is Kendrick trying to also find that good medium of songs you guys could listen to over and over, and then songs with the message that is probably deep or heavy that you might not listen to all the time. And I think the best way is to find a balance. I think he's trying to find a balance, if you ask me. So I know some Drake fans wanted me to like shit on it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's good. I think it's a good.
Ever since Kendrick said, act looking compromised, he been trying to be more neutral. Y'all know that?
Tape, right? Now
after that, he was balls to the wall Drake. But Kendrick's influence.
This was his album. I'd probably say it's a little bit above average, but it doesn't come nowhere close to how those albums are kind of being critically acclaimed, right?
Although he tried to resist, he was ultimately forced to admit that it's great.
Let's see what y'all are feeling about it. I can't sit here and in good conscience tell you this is whack. For me to say that would be me lying. And at the end of the day, I love music, even if I have my favorites on one side, and I don't think it's whack. I don't think it's whack, okay? It kept me interested. You threw a few jabs, he was still saying some shit.
Alongside the album being a musical triumph, Ak also had to acknowledge that this project addresses criticism that he didn't do enough for the West after the pop out. After Not Like Us came out, Academic said he had to make amends for using the hyphy sound, despite not being from the Bay or really putting on for local artists.
He might need to give a feature. Who he might need to give a feature to? How many features he might need to give? Because also, let me ask you a question. The song that some people believe that Kendrick just defeated Drake with, Not Like Us, is a song that definitely uses a Bay Area sound. Kendrick is not from the Bay Area, but that is still part of LA culture, still part of the West.
You gotta be from the specific area to use the sound?
West Coast, but
it's still the same city. Like, what?
With that being said, you know how many people have used that sound that never popped? Does Kendrick owe them a feature? Yo, you just won your beef.
My God, Kendrick was watching all this stuff.
You just came up on your beef using our sound. Let's use the same logic, people. Yo, bro, yo, what's up with a feature? You're capitalizing off our sound. That's like just like what Sauce Walker said.
I'm sorry. When has Drake like legitimately outside of his OVO sweatshop, not including people signing on the label, genuinely going out there to Toronto artists and put them on? Genuinely, without putting them in the 360 hell. When has he done that? Not saying he's never worked with a Toronto artist. I'm saying, when has he genuinely went to go put on Toronto artists? And the reason I bring that up is because other Torontonians or whatever, Torontos, I'm gonna just call them Torontos. Other Torontos have said that he hasn't done it. So I'm just giving y'all, and I've actually literally talked to someone from Toronto in my chat that put me onto Toronto artists that I never heard of that were fire. And I was asking them, I was like, yo, have these dudes ever worked with Drake before? And mind you, they're not some little small people. Like, they had their own motion. And I was like, yo, like, why Drake never worked with, he was like, yeah, he don't really be working with Toronto artists. Like, they don't be fucking with this. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. You would think he would want people like this to blow up. Cause I mean, the music was fire. I didn't know they was making music like that up there. Never would have known. And Drake's never put us onto any of those good artists up there. It's like he wants to be him, and that's it. And unless the only way you gonna get on is if you work under his label.
With the Jersey City.
And write all the music and give all your best work to him.
Jersey Club shit, right?
But now that he's had Dodie 6 on Hey Now, AZ Shike on Peekaboo, Wally the Sensei on Dodger Blue, Hida J3, Peso, and Young Threat on this project, it's pretty clear that he's got his ear to the ground of what's occurring in Cali hip-hop.
Before you ask a personal question, you gotta retract what you said.
About what?
You said Dot wasn't gonna give none of them niggas on stage no features. He put all the young homies on from the city on the album.
Well, this is what I would say. I think I'll say something better. I think we encouraged him to do that. I don't care why he did it though, but he did do it. So I'll give him credit for doing it. So and I thought that was a great look. I thought it was a great look, even though he could have still named them on the songs because we got to do some Googling, but fans do that anyway. But I do think that was a good look. That was a good look, AD.
With GNX,
well, the names are there now. Problem solved.
We get an album from Dot that explores all sides of him, permitting his hate and anger to coexist with his desire for peace. In essence, it's a true Gemini's album encompassing everything that's inside. In fact, he seemed to hint
Gemini gang, we out here.
At the concept behind it in an interview from just last month. I don't believe I'm an angry person, but I do believe in love and war, and I believe they both need to exist. And my awareness of that allows me to react to things, but not identify with them as who I am. Just allowing them to exist and allowing them to flow through me. That's what I believe. Whatever you think about the record itself, it's clear that it stopped the world in its tracks, and once again proves that Kendrick is at the top of his game right now. Once again, these words relate to what he said as the Super Bowl announcement came to pass. Rap music is still the most impactful genre to date, Lamar said in a statement at the time. And I'll be there to remind the world why.
They got the right one.
On GNX, he can consider us
the aura.
Alive. And if DJ Head's recent tweet is anything to go by,
okay, that's confirmation. Something tells me this is an appetizer. Okay, that's confirmed.
This might only be just the beginning. It's your boy Luis.
That's confirmed.
This video,
I thought I was reaching.
Videos on the screen. Till next time, my friends. Peace.
Mustard. Hey, we made it to the end. Drop a follow to the Twitch, pull it to the live stream. I'll be here as his video is uploaded. Pull up, let me know you're from YouTube so we can talk about the album. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Anything I missed, any other things y'all saw on Twitter or whatever that y'all feel like is important for the storyline, let me know. Follow the socials, click the link tree. All my socials are there. Join the Discord if you guys make music, if you're an artist. Come through. We will be hosting a Song Wars next month. Okay. Join the Discord, type in Song Wars. If you're trying to get your music, I'm trying to platform independent artists in the community. So if y'all want to come through for that, come through to the stream. Let me know you want to do it, or come to the Discord. Let me know you want to do it. But until next time, you guys, go check out the Kendrick Lamar reactions plays, which will be probably to the right here at the end of the video, probably like way over there. Until next time, y'all, we're out.